So we recently cleared out some of the crystals from my personal collection that I have had for years. Some of these were tools I used for clients, some were from my personal practice, and some were just minerals I've had in my private collection. I've been a mineral dealer for 13 years, so I've had a long time to acquire minerals. These crystals told us they were ready to find new homes, so we decided to include them in our upcoming live sale on Instagram. Since I pride my business on having very clear, high vibrational crystals, rehoming crystals takes special steps to ensure that their energy is the best possible vibration. The moment a crystal comes out of the ground, it begins to imprint and emit energy, so keeping crystals clear is essential. We began the process by putting the crystals on a bed of Himalayan salt. All salt is an amazing way to clear crystals and poses little to no threat to the stones and can be used repeatedly without issue. Once the crystals were on the salt, we used an additional clearing smoke for extra hygiene. For home use, you would not necessarily need both. You could use one or the other, but we went for the extra because we are selling these stones. We then let the crystals sit on the salt for 48 hours. We then wanted the crystals to charge in the full moon energies for several days, so we removed the crystals from the salt and moved the stones outside in a shaded area in my backyard. Contrary to popular opinion, I do not ever recommend putting crystals in direct sunlight because they can severely fade. We were lucky to have had a clear, dry weekend because I also do not recommend putting crystals in water or the elements unless you are absolutely sure they will not be damaged. In a perfect world, I would have loved the stones to go directly on the earth for an extended period of time, but we didn't have the ability to do that, so we did the best with what we had access to. We left the stones outside for several days, getting a really great charge from the beautiful full moon and the lovely sunny earth energies. Putting your crystals under the full moon is a great way to charge and clear their energies, not to mention it's a great way to attune their energy to the mystical cycles of the moon. We then brought everything in and prepared for the sale. I always let everyone know who is buying a crystal, which ones are being rehomed versus which are the new stones. Some people prefer to buy new crystals, but buying a used or rehomed crystal that's been properly charged and cleared can be a great experience and can last you a lifetime, and is sort of like getting a pet from the shelter. Just because it's been with somebody before doesn't mean it doesn't have a lot of love, life, and healing to give.